What's up, world? Welcome back to Charge the Game podcast. And there has been a Dawn Staley sighting. A Dawn Staley sighting with foolish rubbish coming out of her mouth saying that Angel Reese is the rookie of the year. Not a doubt. I have a lot to say about that. Actually, I may not even have a lot. I'll get straight to it, guys. Make sure you get in here, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like the videos, guys. Let's go. Dawn Staley never ceased to amaze me. She is definitely irritating to me, being that I know that she was one of the primary reasons that Caitlin Clark was snubbed from Team USA. She and Angel Reese have a lot in common. For starters, they're both black. Okay, so there's going to be a correlation that makes them both support one another. Two, Dawn Staley literally embraced Angel Reese far more in college than she ever did with Caitlin Clark, right? From the national championship, for them being, to the playoffs, them losing against Dawn Staley and the South Carolina, women's basketball team this past college championship. And I just think that Angel Reese and Dawn Staley just don't really have love for Caitlin Clark. What they'll do, they'll come out to the media doing interviews and act like, oh my gosh, Caitlin Clark is sensational. She's definitely going to be good for the game. Angel Reese, I can't wait to play with her. Maybe one day we could be teammates. And then as soon as the cameras are off, as soon as no one's watching, they do this type of stuff and they feel this type of way. And I mean, I would respect them more if they just come out and say, we hate that white girl. I'd be like, well, damn, there it is. That's the truth. So I guess there's no more reporting need to be done. But since they like to play devil's advocate, since they like to play, politics with this, it's just frustrating. It's frustrating, and it's growing just tiring, man. Like, you just rarely see any head coach, even the white coaches in the WNBA, are afraid to go against these headstrong women and dare support Caitlin Clark. I mean, dare support Caitlin Clark. We see what Christy Size is doing over there on the Indiana Fever. She can't even coach her team properly because she's worried about what's going to be acceptable and what's not. I mean, it is at this point, man. Like, I just cannot wait till the day that Caitlin Clark receives the support that she deservingly deserves. And people get it misconstrued. See, people think that her fans is enough support. Well, her fans are another thing, but actually being around these women every day, actually being in the locker rooms, actually being in the meeting rooms with coaches, and just that lack of support, she's still on an island by herself. So don't get it misconstrued. Don't get it confused thinking that fan support is the same as league support. Now, the league only benefits from her, but they do a piss poor job of making her feel accepted, in my opinion. Then this is just from the outside looking in, watching the referees swallow the whistle, watching her get picked up, the defensive pressures. I mean, goodness, right? But this is the rookie of the year. Let's go on and read this shit. Before the season, Clark was the overwhelming favorite to be the rookie of the year. But South Carolina head coach Dawn Staley says at this moment it belongs to Reese. How, Dawn Staley? How? Are you saying it belongs to Reese because she's black? If that's the case, then you need to say this DEI award belongs to Reese. Then, okay, that's much more understandable. Maybe we can give 2 awards, okay? If that's the case, I'm cool with that. But you cannot flat out tell me that she is in any way surpassing Caitlin Clark. She had to literally go on a 14 streak to just be relevant towards Caitlin Clark. And you see the Chicago Sky and the Indiana Fever are 7 and 8 right behind each other. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Who had the worst team? Was it the Sky or the Fever? Because I think that the Fever had the worst team. And on top of that, they're right behind a team who wasn't the worst. God damn. Like, excuse me, guys. Excuse me. I didn't mean to say that. But it just, it shit just jumps out of me sometime, man, because it just, like, they just don't make sense. Let me keep going. They both are having great years. Don't get me wrong, Staley told TMZ. If I had to pick rookie of the year at this time, today is Angel. Not a doubt. So that means that, okay, if you're going to say not a doubt, there isn't an inch, a tiny sprinkle that Caitlin Clark is better than Angel Reese right now, or that she could win the rookie of the year. She doesn't even want to hear it. She said without a doubt. What she's been able to do with the double doubles, you mean those stat padding ass double doubles that not only her team is helping her get, but other opposing teams are purposely fouling Angel Reese. If she's at 9 points, they're going to foul her to make sure that she gets 10 points. With seconds left on the clock and they're already up, they're trying to lobby Angel Reese the basketball to score and to meet her double-double quota. I was so happy to see that shit in, because it's a difference between like purposely stat padding and you naturally like getting those numbers. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would like to see some of those numbers of those double-doubles be like, you know, assist. I mean, that speaks volume to your games. But if you pull up Caitlin Clark stats, you'll see a bag that balances out her triple-double game. In most of my videos, it would be very easy for Caitlin Clark to average a triple-double if she had the mindset like Angel Reese. Like, that to me should make the Rookie of the Year go to her even more, because if Caitlin Clark is being that selfless and still ahead in the voting odds like this, like, imagine how it would be if she said, you know what, let me take every game over from here and out. Because the truth of the matter is, Caitlin Clark could really leave Angel Reese in the dust if she so chooses to. If she says, you know what, let me put this thing out so far to no one would dare think to give it to Angel Reese. But she's not doing it. She's playing a fair all-around game of basketball, managing teammates, managing the coach at times, handling crisis on the court, handling double-doubles, shooting long range. Like, she's doing things that are far more impressive than a double-double. And then she tries to butter us up here by saying, but listen, the season is halfway through and Caitlin is coming. Yeah, you bet your ass Caitlin is coming, because guess what? Angel Reese, you ain't got no streak to go on no more. She was praying and hoping, guys. Oh, Angel Reese, praying and hoping that double-double streak continue, and that shit got shut down. Shut down, man. And now you in Caitlin Clark's game now. You in Caitlin Clark's game now, because what you're going to do, you're going to try to go on another 14 double-double streak. I don't think that your teammates are going to have it. They supported you best they could. Now it's time to actually lock in and play basketball. And I'm going to be watching to see Angel Reese's stats. I'm going to be watching to see, is her motivation still there after losing the double-double streak, and just watching to see, is she still going to have that same aggression that she had, because the primary focus was continuing the streak. So we're going to see for sure. We're going to see. Caitlin Clark is definitely coming. Meanwhile, Clark has her own streak going. She recorded 20 points, 13 assists for her 5th consecutive double-double. And she's registered 13 assists. What did I just tell you guys about the assists, man? So let me get this straight. So even if Caitlin Clark manages to go, let's say, a 10 double-double streak, and with all of her accolades, guys, I just do not see how she would not get this award, guys. I mean, even with the 5 double-doubles that she has now, I mean, guys, that's only what, 9? Angel Reese has 9 more than her. And a lot of people like to turnover. A lot of people like to focus on Caitlin Clark's turnover, but they're not focusing on the context, right? They would like to they focus on the turnovers that are due to her teammates in the defensive pressures. But the media does a very good thing by not focusing on Angel Reese's stat padding and how she's purposely trying to stay relevant next to Caitlin Clark. The media dictates and chooses what they want to talk about, guys. That's why sometimes I just do not take this shit seriously, man. And I would be shocked, guys. I mean, I feel like I'm being pulled and tugged different ways, because I know that Caitlin Clark deserves it, but I know that the media, I know that this racial idolatry is going on, guys, and I'm very, very concerned on them being swayed to vote for Angel Reese just because she's black. And that's just my thoughts on this, guys. Here we go with another Monica McButt take here. Staley later added that it may come down to their respective team success, aka the team standing, because we saw Monica McNutt come out and say she's going to vote and side for whoever's in the playoffs, right? Well, guess what, Monica McBucktooth, they're both, okay? They're both in the playoffs now. Now what? And Dawn Staley is pretty much advocating and echoing the same thoughts and take that Monica McButt took. Both teams will qualify for the playoffs. Clark's Indiana Fever are 7th and Chicago Sky are 8th. So you mean to tell me that the Chicago Sky have fallen to 8th and Caitlin Clark has somehow managed to, be the front runner? Now Monica McButt, based off your take, Dawn Staley and Monica McButt, you both have to vote Caitlin Clark. They're just self-contradicting themselves like they always do, man. They always do this shit. And this is something that the ESPN is helping them drive, right? The whole double-double situation. And look at this picture, guys. Look at this. She can't stand this white girl. Oh my God, she can't stand this white girl. And she thinks that people don't see this. It's like the delusion from Angel Reese's camp and the stuff that comes out of her mouth. It's just pronounced to me, guys. This is crazy, man. Dawn Staley out here talking foolish, but hey, what's new when it comes to Caitlin Clark? You know what, guys? Maybe Dawn Staley is talking like this because she knows deep down that Angel Reese is going to lose, and when she loses, she'll be like, well, at least Dawn Staley supported me. At least Shaquille O'Neal supported me. So, I mean, like, people really believed in me, and I really had a chance. No, you never really had a chance. The media gave it to you. That is simply the truth. So you guys let me know what y'all think about this, as Dawn Staley once again ruins my Sunday with this horrific take. And you guys let me know what y'all think. Thanks for watching, subscribing to the YouTube channel, and liking the videos. See you guys next time. Peace. Yeah.